Hey guys.
Morning, guys.
So for today's video, we are going to show our floor plan because there was about 3 or 4 viewers that sent an email about the floor plan, and then we told them that, oh, we really, we had a floor plan, but the carpenters changes it around, and it was just written on a piece of paper. So Dennis decided this morning that he will actually draw
the floor plan.
The floor plan, because there was a few of them that were asking about it. And so,
I know we've showed videos of the house, and during the course of construction and all that. I appreciate all the good comments, but people have always been curious about the actual floor plan. I mean, you can maybe figure it out from the videos, but so I drew up this morning. I drew up the floor plan, and we're gonna show you the floor plan here, and I kind of explain it as we go.
Okay. Here we go, guys. So you really drew it very early this morning.
Yeah. Here's the front gate on our patio, and this is the benches right here that we sit out in the front patio. Here's the front door, so the living room is here, and then this is the archway to go into the kitchen. Then there's a bedroom here, and this is the front of the house. The kitchen, let's see, we've got our countertop set up here. There's the cooktop, there's a kitchen sink. Our countertops are like this. I didn't draw in all the cabinets and all that stuff, but I didn't draw in the windows. The person can put those where they want. Then here's the back door. You go out of the kitchen to the patio out back, and this is where we hang all of the
extension or back patio.
Hammocks.
Oh, hammock.
This is where all the hammocks are back there. So back on the back patio, there's a little door right here, and that's outside bathroom.
Right.
It's just a toilet room.
Half bath,
but it's got a shower in there.
No shower.
Well, it's got water access in there. That you can,
shower.
All you gotta do is put a shower head on it.
Right.
It's got a hose there.
Yeah.
And so it's a little tiny room. We're gonna someday expand it and make it bigger. But then here, come back in the kitchen. Of course, this is the driveway over here with our carport. Right. And then coming back in the kitchen, the master bedroom is here. And here's the master bathroom off the master bedroom. And it's got a shower and all the facilities in here. So kind of a simple floor plan, but it works for us. And
this is the front patio.
Front patio here, yeah. And these are the benches that we sit on out front. The gate going out to the front. Right. This is the front bedroom, so there's a window here, a window here.
Yeah. So this house has 2 bedrooms, and they are not next to each other. They're separated,
Right.
because there's a living room here, bedroom, kitchen. Yeah. So
plan worked out for us. I mean, everybody was always curious, even before. They couldn't really determine where everything was, and everybody kept asking, "Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom?"
I know.
The master bath is off the master bedroom. Then we got this little half bath out here, and the door out on this patio they go to. So yeah, and this is our carport. This house took up one lot, one whole lot. I told you we bought 2 lots. We bought this lot here, then we bought a year later, we bought the one next door. Yeah. We were lucky to get that. So this house just about took up a whole lot, and the lots are 200 square meters each. So they're about 60 feet deep and about 30 feet wide. I don't know, might be 58 feet deep and 33 feet wide, something like that. But so this house here took up just about the whole. Yeah,
the whole 200 square meter.
Yeah, I mean, if we wouldn't have been able to bought the lot next door, we wouldn't even have had this driveway.
We have to park right in front of this bedroom.
Yeah, we'd have to park there.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
It worked out good. And at that time, anyway, when we moved in here, that lot next to us, which is about the same size, 200 square meter, was not for sale. And then later on, like a year, was it a year
Yeah,
later?
about a year.
Yeah, a year later, the owner decided that they wanna sell it. It's a good thing they took like a payment, you
Right,
know.
yeah,
So,
I was making in payments. I even paid it off in, what, a year or 6 months?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so, yeah, that worked out good for us, and had some good luck here with that.
Yeah, and there are also a lot that were asking about the size of our house. We've, I think, mentioned it before on a few videos that it's about a little over
Around 1,300,
1,300, 14 maybe.
I never measured it up, but
Yeah, we plan on actually adding an extension, but of course it's not very easy with all the materials now and the carpenters.
more expensive, yeah.
More expensive.
Yeah, we
so-
were gonna do an extension and, come out, bring this wall out here, and then come down, tear part of this carport out, and then there's a window here, and come back right from this window. So we'd build an extension out this way to include a full bath and another bedroom, and then maybe turn this into a bedroom. So
Right.
we'd wind up with, easily wind up with 3 bedrooms. And
Yeah, and
baths.
we really wanted to have like full bathrooms. That, you
Yeah.
know, when they come here, they would have a bigger bathroom. What we have in there is just a small half bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, that's where they take a bath and all, and there's toilet in there. And we would like to
But it's
build a
primitive.
yeah. Yeah, I never been.
I mean, her family makes do with it.
Yeah.
When they come over, and her
Yeah.
sisters, they make it work. But
Yeah.
so we want to, eventually we want to turn this bedroom into an exercise room,
Yeah.
so I can put my weight stuff in there and get a treadmill. It's a couple other things, and so we can build another bedroom and a full bath out here. That's our hopes and dreams, but
Yeah.
who knows when that's gonna happen.
It's a dream because
Yeah.
it's not easy. Just like I was just my parents were only, fixing part of the damage on the roof. It's not even the whole thing, and we are very shocked about the cost. Of course, they're not using wood, plywood, and it's the new thing that they're using now, and they're not cheap. The carpenters now are more expensive,
Yeah,
so it's not easy to build something or do a repair to your house, extension, renovation.
It's pretty easy, the process. It's the cost. The cost have gone up. This house here cost us around $20,000, I think, to build. Over a period of years after we, it took a few years to finish it.
Right.
Put tile floor in, paint it, and all this. And so that cost for this same house now would probably be $30,000 to $40,000.
$1,000, yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think might be cheaper. I don't know, but materials seem like they have.
No,
gone up.
it's not. It's not cheaper. Honey. Everybody
Yeah.
says that the material cost is about like twice now.
Yeah, well, that's
expensive.
still, and you take that in perspective. If you got $30,000 or $40,000, you sure couldn't build a house in the U.S. for that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And did that include the cost of the lots? That $20,000 that we spent?
I think
it
it is.
did.
Yeah, it
That
did.
was
It
including
did.
the lot costs.
But when we moved in here, there's additional expenses for that particular part that we worked on. This month is different. In the next after a few months, then we're also doing
Something
different
else.
something else. So yeah.
But the process to start a house is pretty easy here. I mean, when we were in the U.S. when they started this, and I just, with a pencil, drew out a rough sketch, not even this good, rough sketch on a piece of paper, and that's what, she sent them to kind of build, a plan for the house, which it got altered to the better. They made some good decisions to change it.
Yeah.
But
Because-
no building permit. You don't have to submit plans. There's no building department. There's only one inspection, and you have to have the electrical company that's going to supply the electricity to your house. They have to come out, and I think they're the ones that actually put the plugs in, right?
Right.
Yeah, they put the plugs in, and we wanted more plugs, but
Yeah, especially if you build in the province, you don't have to ask permission how to build your house, what it's gonna look like, all the floor plan, everything. It's so much different when you're in the US. Well, it might be different if you live in a subdivision or maybe in the big city.
Well, it definitely is different. I've built plenty of thousands of houses in the US.
No, I'm talking about here in the Philippines. That if you live in a city, it might be different. But I've seen people that build house the way they want it, and they don't need an approval. They might have to hire an engineer how it would look like, but they don't need an approval. And if you live in the province, build small, big, whatever you like.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, and as you may know about this house that I built it before Dennis, it's a surprise for Dennis, and we did build the floor plan, and I asked like, oh, if we build a house in the Philippines someday, I wonder what it looks like. So it's kind of like my idea and his idea, so we're kind of like
she
building.
Kind of tricked me into doing that, but I was totally surprised. I thought we were going to come here and rent a house, and unbeknownst to me, we came to this house that we were going to rent. It turned out to be ours.
Yeah. So
I was very shocked.
Yeah. Before I started the house, I just kind of like tricked Dennis into saying, I wonder if when we go to the Philippines, if ever we're gonna build a house, maybe we can just try to draw out our plan or something. But he didn't have any idea that I'm really about to, build the house.
Usually I don't get surprised because I can figure stuff out first if somebody's trying to sneak around, but she got me, man. She got me.
You had no idea.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Yeah. So when we got here, Dennis, this is the house. It's not too bad. This is the house we're going to rent. It's brand new. We will be the first renter.
I said, if our house could turn out like this, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and then that's when I revealed to him that this is our house. You really look like in a movie where, What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I cannot forget that. What do you mean? It is our house, honey. I built this before, King.
Big shock.
You were very shocked.
Biggest surprise I ever had in my life.
Yeah, you were really a little at that time, honey. You were maybe about to cry, but you're trying to stop yourself. Yeah. You don't cry. You never cry.
I don't cry, but that one kind of got to me.
Yeah. Well, even though the house was not finished, I really made sure that the bedroom would be all painted, and there's already an AC. The bathroom, there's toilet and shower.
Yeah, there was still a lot left to do. It was a shell, but it was livable.
Right.
But it needed to be painted. The floors would need to be put in. Countertops need to be put in. The front patio wasn't there. So we did quite a bit after we got here.
And the reason why I prioritize on finishing the bedroom and the bathroom is because I don't want to rent. We could say, maybe we can live in the apartment for a few months, and that would cost a lot of money. So I was thinking, if we just moved in right away and we can just slowly, what we paid on the apartment, we can use it to, finish our house. That's what we did. And we had to really suffer. There's no tiles on the floor yet. These windows here was all jealousy and not sliding. No screens, lots of mosquitoes.
And replaced them and put screens on and bars up and.
We did so many things, and even we don't have a screen door in there. We decided to put the screen door up after like a few years. And then after we found, Maribel found a snake under the couch. Although it was not a poisonous snake, but you guys
inspired us to put screen doors up.
Yeah, I put it in the video, but that was like about 3 years ago. So that's the story of our.
There's still other things we want to do here. We're not done by any means, but things are getting expensive. We're going to have to calculate when we're going to be able to do that, and and so many people, even right from the start, because we weren't doing YouTube when the house was.
Right.
No, we started a year or two after or something.
Yeah, 1 year later.
1 year later. So people had always been asking right from the start about the floor plan. And we said, well, we don't really have a floor plan, blah, blah, blah. I got tired of doing that. So, one other person called and asked about sent a message asking about the floor plan. And I hate to explain to them that we didn't have one, but so this morning I decided to do it. And
Yeah.
people are interested in it. We'll put it on YouTube. And
Yeah, so they thought maybe we hired an architect or so whatever. We
No, we
did
didn't
not.
hire
We
anybody.
draw our own floor plan, and actually, when I imagine it, this house would just be like a box, and actually, it is much better than I expected. Although when we got here, there's so many things that we needed to do. Well, at least though there was ceiling already inside, not on the outside, but like we said many times that we slowly work in it, and even you can see our outside house is not even painted yet, but we kind of like really decided not to paint it yet. And who knows, maybe someday we can
do the addition.
Yeah, and maybe after that, maybe we will paint the outside.
And really, we bought these lots. Her cousin's wife's father owned this property within a family for a long time,
Right.
and they divided it into lots. Well, fortunately for us, they hired an engineer to go out and stake the lots. You know where all the property lines were, so we didn't have that expense. All we had to do is clear it, and her family did most of that. We should have brought in more dirt. To build it higher, but we were in the U.S. and Originally, we had 3 Lanzunis trees on the property.
4 actually.
4. And one by one, we slowly took them out.
Yeah, it's
for one
too
reason
bad.
or another. And
there was durian. There was about 3 coconuts.
yeah, I cut down a bunch of coconut trees.
Yeah. Well, we had to, because how are we going to build?
Right.
in
And
here?
then on some of the adjacent property here that wasn't sold yet. We had to pay $20 to the Brun guy and get permission to cut those trees down, because when the wind blows, if they were going to fall and hit our house, we petitioned them to cut the trees down.
Yeah. Although there are a lot of houses here that you see that house in there, it didn't bother them. There's a coconut near them.
Yeah, I know.
But Dennis is always scared about when there's a strong wind, or then if it's raining.
Right.
Then what if the coconut fell into our house? Then what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And then who's gonna pay for it?
Right.
The owner are not gonna pay for it. Blah blah blah. Then they will just say, well, you should have it cut then.
Yeah, there's no responsibility taken for anything here. If it happens, something happens to you, you're on your own. Pay it.
Especially you are a foreigner.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to pay
Truck
him.
hit our fence and tore our fence down a couple of years ago. So we told them, hey, you guys gonna come fix it? And they just,
Yeah,
So
well, they
we
were
had to pay to
fixing,
fix it.
and actually the neighbor was helping to fix it, because that gravel was going delivered to their while they were working on that house. So
Yeah.
they kind of like helped fixing it. They didn't do
they didn't
exactly.
do a very good
Well,
job.
but we said, okay, it's
It's
just a
bad.
cyclone
It's out,
anyway,
yeah.
so that's okay. But that's the way it is here. When there's a something, you have conflict, or it comes to payment or something like that, you just really have to negotiate with them,
Yeah.
because sometimes it can lead into a not very good situation.
Right. So as a foreigner, I couldn't do nothing in my name,
Right.
with any of this. So you got to have a Filipino citizen that purchase the land, build the house, it's all going to be in their name. So
Yeah.
that we worked that out. But yeah, no building permits, no inspectors. Taxes were just how much were the taxes?
Actually, the last time we paid the tax on this property was about 124 pesos for 200 square meter. That's per year. That's for the lot only. Probably a little more expensive now, but even if it's 200, 250, it should be all right. And here in the Philippines, there's supposed to be a law that if your house is worth more than 500,000 pesos, then you should get some kind of like a
title for the house.
title, and then you are gonna pay yearly
A little more
tax.
tax, yeah. So I hope you had a chance to, if you're interested, hope you had a chance to look at that floor plan real close. If you have any questions about it or anything, you can always email us. We have an email address on the About page on our channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have question. If you want to hire us to be an architect, Just joking, guys. Yeah, we didn't hire an engineer, architect. We draw our own plan. We didn't have a plan to build a fancy house. We just wanna have a house to live on that we don't need to
fancy.
rent.
It's pretty simple. I mean,
Yeah, very basic
you guys
house.
around with much more invested in a home, but this is good for us.
Yeah.
We just kind of worked at it as we went along, and finally when it's all done, it fit our vision. So magically.
Yeah, so everything worked out for us coming here in the Philippines. We had no idea. So for any of you that are planning to move to the Philippines, we can relate everything that you are feeling, all the fears. What about the insurance? What about this? What about that? So we can relate to all of you. I know some of you are totally sure about moving, but I'm sure some that wants to move here but aren't really sure about it, because I know a lot of people, and I actually have some friends that I know that moved here in the Philippines and it just did not work out for them.
Yeah, a lot of people, it's just, they don't adjust. The big adjustment you got to make here is your attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
makes everything a lot easier.
maybe we're able to adjust because we didn't have a choice. We're not gonna say, oh, actually we don't like it here, let's go back to the US. We don't have that option.
Yeah, we had one decision to make: stay there or move here, and we moved here.
Yeah, we
That
moved
was
here.
it.
Yeah, I don't want to go back there and then start the beginning. We're not financially capable of doing that, or else we can go back and forth. Yeah.
But, there's a lot of things we'd still like to do. We'd like to put a split system AC in. We'd like to do solar panels. There's a lot of things. More insulation.
Yeah.
But, we're just plodding along, doing it as we can.
Right. So I really hope we give all the information we can about this house, and then like we said, if you have any questions, then just send us in the comment, and
Or an email.
Yeah, or an email. That's our floor plan, and we just wanted to share it with you.
And that's the way that is.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Okay, guys. Well, I guess that is it for this video. It's all about our floor plan and about our house, and I hope this video helps to any of you. And
Yeah, I didn't put the dimensions on this either. So it depends on how big a property you have. You can increase the size of rooms, whatever you want to do. But
yeah.
it's basic.
Yeah, so the first lot that we bought, 200 square meter, was 160,000 pesos, or $3,200, and then later on they want to sell it to us for 250, and we said no, we don't want it. 230, oh no, we don't want it. So 200 was the last. Yeah, and I negotiated with them, and good thing also that they took payment.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I guess that is it, honey.
Yeah, I
Any
guess so.
additional? Do you wanna?
I can't think of anything else we need to add about this topic.
Yeah, it's not so bad, the size of our lot, 400 square meter. At least we have some yard, as you can see. I have a lot of plants there.
Yeah, we bought that lot next door because we needed a driveway and a carport, and all the rest of that she put plants in there.
Yeah, well, I need to arrange all the plants though when we are ready to do our
Thin
extension.
them out a little bit.
Yeah, well, I don't know about thinning them out, but I just probably need to rearrange them.
Thin it out a little bit.
I have to think about it. Okay. So
All right,
guys, that
hope we
is it.
answered some questions for some of you.
And thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope that we helped any of your questions. So
Yeah, thanks guys.
thank you, guys,
Thanks for
and
watching.
see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.